Slatty, what's going? Hey man, we got North Carolina man lied about how his best friend was killed on their trip to Mexico. Before we get in it, make sure you subscribe right now. Ain't gonna do too much talking. Let's just get it to him.
Nobody wins when the family feels, but my stash can't.
But look, can you at least fight back?
I just sit back and wait on God, because like I say, she gonna get justice.
A mystery in Mexico. How did a weekend with friends turn into a nightmare?
With her Friday evening, she was having dinner, and I never spoke with her again. Autopsy report on Thursday, and it said that her neck had been broke, and she had a back spinal cord was cracked. So that took it to a whole nother level. We get to the end of
Just
it.
get to the bottom of it.
We're gonna get to the end of this.
No, it's not gonna happen, No, I've been crying, I'm hurt. I'm hurting all the way around.
This one's sick, sad, and it hurt my heart. And I hope and I pray to God this young queen gets some justice. Family, check this out. Imagine going out of the country with your friends, or your so-called friends, that is, and unfortunately, you lose your life. But in the process, your friends come back. They talk to your parents. They act as if though something happened and didn't happen. Something more common, like alcohol poisoning. But in the process, your parents got some doubt, and they get an autopsy. Days later, a video surfaced that shows a whole total different story than what your so-called friends said. And that's what we got here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna discover this one. But first, remember, family, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And we're gonna jump right to it. Last month, 25-year-old Shaquilla Robinson had went to a trip to Cabo, Mexico. It was reported that she actually went with her best friend and 4 other individuals who I believe was males. And the only thing that was reported, which was 4 days ago, that Shaquilla family back in Charlotte was pushing for answers after her daughter was found deceased in Mexico. It was then later reported that all friends that went with Shaquilla on that trip had told her mom and dad as they was giving her their clothes that she had ended up losing her life due to alcohol poisoning. Now, even before we even discussed a video that later surfaced, the mom and the dad wasn't buying it, as they later reached out to news outlets and the FBI. Check out what they had to say.
Evan, a Charlotte family is trying to figure out what happened to their 25-year-old daughter. Shanquella Robinson's parents say she took a trip to Mexico last month with a group of friends. Her friends made it back, but she didn't. They say she was found dead. They were told what happened, but they tell me tonight they're not buying it.
I just sit back and wait on God, because like I say, she gonna get justice.
A mystery in Mexico. How did a weekend with friends turn into a nightmare?
And something is not adding up right here.
Bernard and Salamandra Robinson say their daughter, 25-year-old Shanquella Robinson, traveled with friends from Charlotte to...
Damn, that shit crazy, bro. I think I seen this on social media. I remember when this first happened, I seen it on social media. You really can't trust people. See me? My trust fucked up. I don't trust shit. I don't trust nobody. So it's not like I could goddamn be like, hey bro, let's go Mexico, let's go Dominican Republic. Like, yeah, nah. If I'm gonna go somewhere, I'm going with a little vibe or something. And it's like, I'd rather go with my family. You feel what I'm saying? I'd rather go with my sister no more, my mom, my pops and shit like that. But friends, see, I don't got friends like that. So I don't know. I don't got friends like that. If we cool, we brothers or we nothing else, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do friends, no cap. That's just how I go.
Cabo, Mexico on October the 28th.
I spoke with her Friday evening. She was having dinner, and I never spoke with her again.
The next day, their world changed.
On Saturday evening, they called and said she wasn't feeling well, and they was gonna call a doctor. But when they called, the doctor hadn't arrived yet, but they said she had alcohol poisoning.
They say they were told their daughter died from alcohol poisoning, but they don't believe that. They say they've heard different stories, and none of them add up.
We received the autopsy report on Thursday, and it said that her neck had been broke, and she had a back spinal cord was cracked. So that took it to a whole nother level.
In a statement, the U.S. Department of State said,
So they saying her neck was broke, spinal cord. Damn, what the fuck? That's crazy. How the hell can that shit happen? Y'all think she was drunk and she tried to hit a backflip or something? I don't know. What the hell can you do that'll fuck your neck up? I don't think a motherfucker could hit you in your neck and they'll fuck up like that. I don't know. I don't know.
Quote, we are aware of these reports. Protecting the welfare of U.S. citizens overseas is among our top priorities. Out of respect for the privacy of those involved, we have no further comment at this time. Shanquella's body arrived back in Charlotte on Thursday.
She had a heart of gold. She didn't mistreat nobody.
I mean, I can't even be a grandfather. Can't even walk her down the aisle. She gone.
Weeks later, questions remain.
We're not gonna stop until we get to the end of
Shit,
it.
I get to the bottom of it.
We're gonna get to the end of this.
Nah, it's not gonna happen, No, I've been crying, I'm hurt. I'm hurting all the way around.
And the family tells me they have contacted the FBI in Charlotte to help them figure out what happened. They also say they'll hire a private investigator if it comes to that. Their daughter will be laid to rest next Saturday.
Now check this out, fam. Just 4 days later, a video had came out that we not going to show out of the respect of the family. But the video showed the Charlotte, North Carolina woman, Shaquilla Robinson. She was assaulted in Mexico, and her friends lied about the whole alcohol poisoning scenario. Now let's be clear, family.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. They probably always drinking. They probably always drunk. You know, some hoes, they get drunk, they get crying. Some hoes, they get drunk, they dance. Some hoes get drunk, they want, you know what I'm saying? Some hoes drunk, they want to fight. So, you know what I'm saying? You know how that shit go. Somebody must have got the fine and got on one thing led to another. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, that's fucked up. That's a very unfortunate situation.
And nowadays, nobody is to be fully trusted. So it's been speculation who was there. But what we do know is that in that late October trip to Cabo, Mexico, Shaquilla Robinson, best friend, Khalil Cookie, was also in attendance. It's been reported that he was Shaquilla's best friend for at least 5 years. In that same video, he could be seen saying, "You're not gonna fight back?" And Shaquilla say no, and he ain't do nothing to stop it. Not only didn't he stop it, but he didn't even inform her parents until the next day when she was deceased. Her best friend had ended up calling Shaquilla mother, Robinson, that it was alcohol poison. And her so-called friend said the same thing. And in that news surface video obtained by Shout Out to North Carolina Beat, it shows a whole different story than the alcohol poison thing. It actually explains why Shaquilla's face was swollen and the neck broken. And also, mind you, all this is fresh, family, so no one been arrested. But allegedly, the person who's behind that video who's actually fighting Shaquilla is a 26-year-old girl named lled Jackson. When Khalid returned to Charlotte, he pulled Shaquilla belongings to her mother's house.
I think that bitch did it. That bitch look messy as hell. Like lled Jackson. That sound like ghetto ass ratchet ass name. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like lled, bro. Y'all, the lled from Proud Family. She probably one of those type of hoes. lled from Proud Family. Y'all know lled from Proud Family. That bitch was fake as hell. The fakest bitch ever, bro. Have y'all ever watched Proud Family? Y'all know lled from Proud Family. That bitch was fake as fuck. And looking at her, she look like one of them. She look fake as hell. She look. I ain't gonna lie.
Shaquilla's face was swollen and the neck broken. And also, mind you, all this is fresh, family, so no one been arrested. But allegedly, the person who's behind that video who's actually fighting Shaquilla is a 26-year-old girl named lled Jackson. When Khalid...
I'm not trusting no hoe named lled Jackson. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going over
turned
that.
Charlotte, he pulled Shaquilla belongings to her mother's house and told her again that Shaquilla had ended up passing away from alcohol poisoning. Then every day, Khalid came around Shaquilla's family. And when he was asked about the fight they never heard about, he lied and said he was in the room when it happened. But a new video showed that he was standing there the whole time. Just so you can have some context and visualize this in your head. In the video, you see lled Jackson standing in front of Shaquilla with nothing on before repeatedly hitting her in the head and slinging her to the ground. And now, honestly, and I don't wish jail on nobody, but if for you to lie to somebody's parents and you to be the so-called best friend, your behind need to be incarcerated until some more information comes out as well. Honestly, the best thing for this right now, may Shaquilla rest in peace, and loving condolences to her family once again. The best thing is to spread awareness on this situation like we doing, and hopefully her family will be able to get some form of closure. But fam, that was a young lady who went to Mexico with her so-called friends and a best friend for more than 5 years to end up losing her life, and they come back and tell her family a lie. Not to mention, if this video hadn't surfaced, God knows what would be the outcome. But as more develop, I'll make sure I bring that to y'all. But until then, make sure y'all like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.
Damn, that fucked up. Damn, that fucked up. You can't trust nobody. Can't even trust your best friend. That's crazy. Anyway, y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah.